Right, Matt, Q&A, Ask Golf Guru time.
Hello,
question
everyone.
about numbers. Coach Lockey on the cam, I think. And question about numbers.
About numbers.
Delivery numbers. Let's get stuck in. Right, Matt, fire away. Hit me. What have you got for me?
Can you let me know, are these figures healthy? Driver, Great Big Bertha, 95 mile an hour, I guess that's swing speed.
Okay.
Club path 10 from the inside, attack angle 3 up, face 3 open, face angle 3.5, and face the path 7 closed.
So path 10.
10 from the inside, face 7 closed.
So that path.
Angle of attack 3 up.
Okay, he needs to be in out of the toe, doesn't he?
Yes.
Otherwise that's overdrawing. Are those numbers healthy? I would struggle to play with those numbers, but I've seen good players play with those numbers.
Yeah.
Which is the main point. Are they healthy? You tell me, are you in fairway or not? If you're not, if you're missing it left, which those numbers on a CG to CG strike would suggest it's going to go left, I would say, well, you need to stop it in it far left. Calm the face down a bit to the path, or change the path and the face to the path. What would happen if you came for a lesson with me is we would find out where your misses were, look at those numbers, and then we would play with different sets of numbers. Now when we start playing with the different sets of numbers, I wouldn't have an idea which sets of numbers might be better for you, but I wouldn't know. That's why we experiment.
Yeah.
I would, that's why I measure in lessons. That's why when people talk to me about launch monitors being rubbish or no good, why do you have to look, all it does is allow me to quantify why I'm telling someone to do something, basically. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't see how that's a bad thing. So are those numbers healthy or not? They seem a little bit overdrawing. If they're not overdrawing, I presume you're hitting it off the toe, which would make that start further right. But it sounds like he's using a radar machine, did he say there?
He didn't say what machine.
Okay, because obviously if that's a radar machine to a camera-based system that I use, those numbers can actually mean different things, because radar is going to be taking into account in theory where the strike was.
Yeah.
So if it's a radar machine, you see, this also shows you how complicated this can be. But so many people in golf want it to be so simple. Unfortunately, it's not simple, which is why you always need to have a one-to-one lesson for someone, hopefully, to try and simplify it for you. Over a kind of sterile email like that, it's hard to apply it to a person because we don't even know what machine he's using. They're slightly overdrawy. You could make those numbers work. You could aim further right for a start. If you just hit, if you hit those numbers every time.
Yeah.
I've had students who just can play and overdraw every shot. I just said, why don't you start it more right? How do I do that? Well, I'm just aiming further right. And they hit target every time.
I had a lesson yesterday. He was overdrawing everything, and I just said aim further right, and then he hit target, and numbers were pretty much the same every time.
I stood in a room of pros talking about tech and lessons.
Yeah. And
I suggested that, and a big percentage of them were like, that's just ridiculous.
You can't do that.
You've got to do it correctly.
Yeah.
He hit target every time. That's correct. Have you ever seen Matt Kuchar play? He does not aim at target with his feet. He's like this.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. I mean, are those pros going to make him change his stance? So are those numbers functional or not is a tricky one to answer because of the intricacies of the question. What I do like is the fact that he's getting measured.
Yeah.
It's a shame he's getting measured and whoever's measuring can't give him the information. Maybe he did it like in a shop or something, I don't know. But maybe get measured with someone who uses their machine for teaching rather than just fitting. There's always a bit of advice I would use. And then that person will help you understand if they're functional or not. Call that slightly heely left.
Oh,
Short left, Matt. In, birdie, putt. Yes, please. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram @CrossfieldMark. Also on Twitter @4GolfOnline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield. Thanks for watching. Post comments as always, and see you soon.